What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big D coming at you with another episode of the Chicago White Sox franchise here on MLB The Show 20. It's been a while. Been some crazy shit going on, obviously, as you guys know. All this stuff with the virus. We're kind of on lockdown here in Indiana. I'm working from home. My wife's working from home. Son's doing e-learning. We had our furnace go out the other day. Hey, so a little busy, which is why I haven't gotten anything out to you guys. Again, sorry for that. We're gonna go ahead and get this going. As you see, we did win our opening day game 7-4. Lucas Giolito got the W. Steve Cishek got the save. All around good win. Got some feedback on YouTube from He Hates She. Sick name. As far as our lineup is concerned, so we're gonna give this a shot from what he was suggesting. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see what comes up here. So what did he say? So he wants to go Lurie Garcia lead off. Timmy Batflip, a.k.a. Tim Anderson, batting second. Yon Moncada batting third. Eloy Jimenez fourth. Grandal, Jose Abreu, Edwin. And then that keeps us righty-lefty heavy for different bats. So we're gonna give that a shot here. So we're gonna go Lurie Garcia, Tim Anderson, Yon Moncada. Let's see what else he wanted. Eloy, Jose. No, Grandal. Jose. Then Edwin. Huh. And then he wants... I mean, that could work. I kind of like that. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. Let's hit this one up and see what comes of this. So again, sorry for the craziness. It's been a whirlwind of everything going on. I mean, hopefully you guys understand, and we have that good to go. Looks like this is going to be the lineup for now. So thanks, shout out to He Hates She for the comment. We'll run with this and take a look. So as I said, what we're going to do is jump into a little scouting today as well and show you exactly, what we're going to do and how we're going to try to build this team. So we look at scouts like this guy who's going to be awesome for us. He's going to do pitchers. We have these guys. We're going to roll with these scouts to start for this year in the franchise. So we're going to be looking for guys that can all around play. We're going to be looking for pitchers too. We want to build that pitching staff and that rotation. So we'll put this guy. We want him to look at infielders. Hold on. Fielding and contact in the East. This guy's going to look at pitchers for us. So I'm going to look for lefties with some good velocity in the East. All our guys are in the East, which is a problem. So we'll be sending them out to other places. So like this guy, we're going to look for catcher with arm strength and power. And this guy, we're going to look for a pitcher, a righty with command. So we'll leave that. They'll look for these guys. We'll give it like 2-3 days, and we'll do it that way. I know I said I was going to jump into training. I'm going to leave it on auto for right now until I see spots where we need to. This game really doesn't... it doesn't hem on their training. It depends on how you play with them, which is kind of disappointing. That's the one thing in this game that I wish they would fix. I wish the training would have more of a bearing on what you did, uh, you know, what you picked for them. So we're gonna jump in to some. Let's see. Do we have sponsorships on? No, we don't. Okay, so we're gonna pick some sponsorships because I enjoy that, getting some money. So 15,000 for home runs, 55,000 per save. Batter walk up. We'll do 2,000 per hit. That works because I think we're gonna get a lot of hits, and we're gonna make some stuff happen here. So as you can see, we did pick up a starter. What was his name? Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've done this. This year. Let's go down. Dude, where is it? Didn't I pick up a free agent? Pitcher? God. Anyway, I did not. I did not. And I wanted to because I only have 16 of 15. Where was that guy that I wanted to pick up? Let's take a look. See, this would be just cheese right here. He's 21 with a 79. I don't like that. I gotta remember that guy's name. I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, there he is. Oh, shit. Matt fucking Harvey. See, this wouldn't be a bad pickup, and it's not cheese. He's a B potential. He's 65. He's 18 years old. That wouldn't be such cheese. But there was another guy. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Is it this guy? No. We're going to pick up that 18-year-old B and keep an eye on him. Gordon Ibarra. He doesn't want that much money. Okay. So where can I put him is the question. Because he's going to be in AAA, so I'll take it. We're just setting up our lineups here. And we'll do that after. I want to jump into some games and see what we got here. So we got the scouting set up. We're 1-0. We won opening day. It was a pretty good game, 7-4. We'll go look at the box score just to kick back some memory here. So, I mean, Kansas City had a good game at the start. Gordon walked twice. God, I hate that guy. Our lineup as it went. So you had Yasmani Grandal with 2 RBIs. Nomar Mazzaro with 3. As far as pitching, Giolito ran into some trouble at the beginning. He gave up 4 runs, but he stuck with it. 6 ERA, and our bullpen came in and shut the door. Cishek pitched 2 innings at a save. Herrera came in for 1 batter. Fry came in, lefty specialist. Came in, he walked, and a strikeout. Can't complain about that. So pretty good opening days, through that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quick sim this one. We're gonna quick sim this one, quick manage, and jump right into it here. Carlos Rodon pitching, new lineup thanks to He Hates She. Let's see how this works out. Good kudos to him. So Rodon pitching, Mondesi up, and a single. He's gonna try to steal, isn't he?
He's safe.
Okay. Another single. Oh boy. 2 runs scored. Not a good start to the game. Got Soler to pop up, Dozier to pop up, Perez to strike out. So here we go. New lineup. Let's see what we got. Leury Garcia at the plate. Oh, nice. Look at that. So Tim Anderson gets a double, brings home Garcia. Moncada lines out. Eloy Jimenez walks. Grandal walks. Bases loaded for the big boy. Jose Abreu. Let's see if he gets some RBIs here. Well, he walks. Tie game. Encarnacion. Single. 2 runs scored. Mazara flies out. Madrigal with a single brings in a run. We take the lead 5-2. That was a quick turnaround here this game. Carlos Rodon pitching again. Maikel Franco, he grounds out. Ryan O'Hearn, Jesus, grounds out. Brett Phillips with a single. Mondesi, and Phillips was caught stealing. That's a weird one. Tim Anderson up at bat for his second at bat of the game against Duffy. Grounds out. Moncada grounds out. And Jimenez strikes out. Mondesi up again. He's 1 for 1. Flies out. Gordon 1 for 1. Another fly out. Looks like Rodon has settled in here in his second inning of work. His third inning of work, excuse me. Yasmani Grandal at the plate. He walked last inning. A single, not on base percentage going up. Abreu with a blast. 2-run, that's 7-2. So I'm liking this. They make a pitching change, bring in Jake Kalish. Jake Kalish. D potential, 66 overall. 28 years old. He's a Jersey boy. So that's going to suck for him. Did he play last year? No. Doesn't really have much to talk about. His fastball's not that fast. We're going to tee off on this guy, I think. Alright, let's continue with this. Encarnacion lines out. Zara home run, 8-2. Magical grounds out. Leury Garcia. So He Hates You with the sick lineup. Thanks for being a bench coach here. That was awesome. So we got Jorge Soler. He grounds out. Dozier then gives up a home run. It's 8-3 now. Salvi Perez. At night. Maikel Franco grounds out. I mean, yeah, his contact is fantastic. And so far this year, I can't really complain. Alright, let's see what we got. Fly out for Timmy, bat flips. Hakuna Moncada, strikeout. Eloy, ground out. Rodon back on the bump. Ryan O'Hearn. He walks Ryan O'Hearn. Brett Phillips flies out. Sack bunt. O'Hearn to second. Gordon up at bat. And a strikeout. Do I keep him in for the next inning? I think so, with an 8-3 lead. Yeah. Grandal walks. Jose Abreu, single. On first and third for Encarnacion. An error brings the bases loaded. No out for Mazara. Tough spot for Kalish. Really? Jesus. Alright, Nick Madrigal. 2-run score. Man, the rookie coming through in the clutch. I'm going to take a look at his stats here coming up. Another pitching change. Eric Skoglund comes in. He's a decent. God, I thought he'd be higher rated than that. His stamina is junk. His K per 9 is down. His fastball is at 92. I can't complain. He's got a good repertoire. We'll see what happens. Florida boy. Let's see what we got. So we got runners on first and second. Nick Madrigal first. Edwin Encarnacion at second. No speed at second. Larry Garcia up with 1 out. Let's see what we got here. And a ground out, but it was productive. Moves the runners over for Timmy bat flips. 2 runs scored. Man, double digits. 12-3. Kansas City can't catch a break. And that's it. We're definitely leaving him in. We're going to see if he can get out of this. 1, 2, 3. Whit Merrifield, ground out. Jorge Soler with a walk. Let's get that double play. You know what? Let's pitch the contact here. See if we get the double play. That was stupid. That was really stupid. That was stupid. Salvador Perez flies out. And a ground out. We got Eloy up. We're going to bring in the bullpen next inning. Skoglund still pitching to Eloy. And a single for Eloy. Yasmani Grandal. 2-run home run. Damn, we were just padding the stats today. I like this as a second game. Just really beat up on him. Abreu Encarnacion strikes out. Omar Mazzara, ground out. Do I do it? In an attempt to get his ERA down? With the bottom of the order up? Why not? We'll pitch the 7th. Fly out for O'Hearn. Brett Phillips, fly out. Alberto Mondesi. Alex Gordon, old guy, pitched to him. Fuck, okay. Alright, we're done. You're done. So we got a bunch of righties coming up. And it's the top of the 7th. We're going to bring in Herrera. Pitching to Merrifield. Come on, dude. Soler. How is he against righties? He's got good power against righties. Shit. Let's go right at him. Fly out. Get out of that inning. Nick Madrigal up. What is he doing today? Can you look? He's 2 for 3. I guess you can't look at the box score from here. That's pretty shitty. I wish you could. Alright. So we're swinging. Oh, it says right there on the side. I'm an idiot. No, it doesn't. But he's got 3 RBIs today because he had none coming into the game. And he's 2 for 3. So I'll take it. I can figure it out on my own. Alright, so Skoglund pitching to Madrigal. Strikeout. Lurie Garcia. Ground out. And Timmy Anderson. Timmy bat flips with a single. Juan Moncada. And a fly out. Do I leave him in? Just save our bullpen? It's the middle of their lineup. It'll go by first batter. Let's see. Ground out for Dozier. Okay. So Maikel Franco. I'm going to bring in Evan Marshall. Pitch to these guys. Runner thrown out at the plate. Obviously, he got on base with a single. Good defense. Thank you very much. O'Hearn with the fly out, and we get out of it. Eloy Jimenez coming to the bat. Jesus, I can't talk this morning. I'm sorry. Jose Abreu. Grandal strikes out. Abreu with a double. No speed on this guy. Gets a double. Edwin Encarnacion. Strikeout. Evan Marshall. I'm going to leave him in. Single. Fielder's choice. Runner on first. Mondesi grounds it. Alberto Mondesi at first.
He's safe.
Fly out for Gordon. Merrifield pops up, and the White Sox have defeated the Royals 14-6. 2-0 on the season. Jose Abreu 3 for 4 with 3 runs, a home run, 3 RBIs. This guy was on fire today, and he wasn't the only one. We're gonna go look at the box score. Take a look at this. Let's see. Yeah, Madrigal had a great game. 4 at-bats, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. He did have a strikeout. I mean, the bottom of the lineup, Anderson, this lineup, he really nailed it. I like it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sim a little bit and get to a moment. I'd like to get to this Boston series in this episode, depending on what the moments are, and then stop it there. So let's see what we got. And another win. How did this box score show up? This lineup is great.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Chicago White Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-4. Heading into the day, the White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Royals are fourth in the division.
This lineup's great. So
the Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. At the start of the day, the Indians are atop the AL Central, while the Tigers are fourth in the division.
Things that pop up.
Chris Davis drove home 3 runs, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 5-4. Entering the day's action, the A's are atop the American League West, and the Twins are in third place in the AL Central.
Sick name.
The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. As of right now, the Rays are in second place in the AL East, and the Pirates are in third place in the NL Central. Bo Bichette plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 4-1. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in first place in the AL East, while the Red Sox are at the bottom of the division. The Orioles got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. At the start of the day, the Orioles sit in fourth place in the American League East division, and the Yankees are second in the division. The Seattle Mariners picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners are leading the AL West, while the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 1-0. As of today, the Astros are in third place in the AL West, and the Angels are third in the division.
So what I'll do in this
the Philadelphia Phillies took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. In the standings, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East, and the
there is. Ooh, top of the 9th. Let's enter it. So, is it Dan Plezak's nephew pitching? He's had a hell of a game. Jesus. He pitched 8 innings, only gave up 4 hits. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Can't complain. So, Jan Moncada looking to break that up. He has one of the hits today. And we're looking to go undefeated.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Johan Moncada may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th.
So let's see what we got. I'm going to take that first one, especially since this guy has been
this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Last time I played with the White Sox last year, and I've used Yoan Moncada in Diamond Dynasty. I'm pretty good
hitting with him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Guess it, but it's off the plate here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-1, favorable count. Let's see if he's going to come low with this fastball. Doubt it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I was second guessing whether to take that.
Up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk.
Out for me.
Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
All right, let's see what we got here.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Way ahead of that. Son of a bitch, that pisses me off. So Eloy Jimenez up to the bump. Let's see what we got.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. Popped him up. Hernandez is there for it. Makes the play.
One thing I have to work on in this game, and you guys are gonna have to bear with me. For some reason,
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And I'll blame myself.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
See?
Ball and a strike.
Patience.
2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out.
Game and call it an episode here, and then dive in a little deeper again next episode.
And that one got a piece of him.
One on first.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hit hard to the right.
I was just late on that one. I know I was. I waited. That would have been a fucking shot. Is he coming back with that?
The White Sox down to their last strike. 2-2.
2-2.
And struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Because of my inconsistency at the plate. Gio Gonzalez puts the hell of a game. Shame we couldn't win it for him. Let's take a look at the box score. I mean, we only had 4 hits. Garcia had 1, Moncada had 1, Abreu. We were very inconsistent at the plate. I mean, our bullpen came in. Cordero pitched an inning at 1.1 innings. Again, it's my own fault. It's so annoying. I'm still learning how to keep it consistent, you know, at the plate. It eats me up sometimes that I can't be consistent. It's so annoying. So how are these guys doing in scouting? How are we looking? Still looking on par. This guy here, Steven Hernandez.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, the Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 1-0.
Jesus.
The Detroit Tigers grabbed the win against the visiting Royals, 4-1. Byron Buxton had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping Minnesota take care of the Mariners 11-7. The New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Rays 11-5. The Blue Jays grabbed the win against the visiting.
Moncada has 2 home runs already. I don't like doing those, and we won this game anyway. Some of these moments are a little weird. Like, I don't really care. Let's take a look at the box score nonetheless.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Chi Sox got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 8-7.
How we're,
the Twins got 11 hits overall as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 4-3. The Yanks only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in
Not the whole one, obviously. We're going to do a player lock, player spotlight. Who do we want to be? Man, Grandal is having a hell of a year. Let's be Madrigal. That'd be fun. He's got 5 RBIs, batting .389. I'm sure I'm going to fuck that up. We'll see what happens. Both 4-1 going into this game. We'll do this and then try to get through the Boston series and then look at our lineups, see everything and how everything is going, and then sign off. And we'll be back. I'll try to be more regular.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network.
Sports Podcast on Instagram, on YouTube where these videos are dropping. It's Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. That's where we
Shane Bieber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
And if you want, shoot me an
What's
email,
your take on it, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
On the podcast side of things, we're going to be doing a baseball season. There's a surprise coming. We just have our asses handed to us, by the way. I'm sitting here talking. There we go. Oh my God. Julie is getting shelled. He is getting shelled. I'm just going to do a skip appearance. I don't even want to see that.
So digging in now, Nick Madrigal. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
As far as baseball.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls the string on that one.
It's been kind of tough, talking sports because there's nothing around. So me and the guys over here are gonna put something together for baseball season to record and get some stuff. Not only this, but we're gonna do some fun stuff to have a season and start that up. So we'll get more details here soon. We'll put it on Twitter and Instagram and let you guys know. Again, it's on Twitter, it's at Game On Everyone, and on Instagram, it's at Game On Sports Podcast. Should be fun.
And he misses
wow.
2-1.
What the fuck was
2 balls, 1 strike.
I'm looking at? Yeah, it should be fun this year. We're excited to get that going. It's a shame we have to do it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
I mean, baseball doesn't look like it's going to start till maybe even after Labor Day at this point. So who the hell knows? It's disheartening, but we got to give you guys something.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam
like I said,
fastball.
I'm not
I think
super
he
good
wasn't
at this game.
expecting it at all.
I'm just doing it to have a little fun and put some sports cheer in your lives and try to get something going, because there's nothing else going on. Like I haven't seen anything sports related on TV
into
at
shallow
all.
right field.
I know Zeke is going to be coming at you here tomorrow
and the
on
side
Thursday
is retired.
with some NFL free agency.
Indians go down 1-2-3.
So we'll see how that goes. That's
they
pretty
hold
much
on
been the
to a
only thing
4-1
that's been
lead.
consistent as of right now. I'm going to be doing this. We got a couple episodes planned this week. On the South Bend side, we have some Lion stuff planned this week. South Bend Lions soccer.
First
hoping
time
that
up, he
kicks
went
off.
down
I know it was delayed.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
We're also going to be doing
Especially
some
now, he's got to
football
bear
manager
down.
stuff.
He gets the 2
with
strikes
that.
in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Can't really announce that yet, but we will.
Back
nice
up the
shot.
middle. And into center field as he's aboard
Yeah,
with a
we're going to be
single.
doing some football manager.
Dan, after that
20,
base hit right there, he's got a
sim
6-game hitting streak going.
Some of the guys.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and
S904
better
Steve.
things right here. He's been swinging the bat
He's
pretty
helping
well,
me
and
with
he's been
some
rewarded for it,
databases
as
for
you
that.
talked about.
You can hit him up.
6-game
He's an
hitting
awesome
streak
dude
so
on
far.
Twitter at Marion Oaks.
Madrigal,
Huge soccer
runner
fan.
at first with
Shout
1
out to
gun
him
in the inning.
For helping me with the database on FM20 so I can get the Lions in, and we can send the
fastball
season
swung on
that
and
way.
missed, and for the
that'll
second
be a lot
time
of fun.
today, he's gone on strikes.
Unfortunately,
Well,
that's all we
awfully
have
impressive
right
there.
now
The
is
pitch
video
before
games
was
and
really
other
close.
ways to
Called
bring
the
you
ball.
guys
What does
sports,
he do?
and that's what we're going to do.
He comes back with a better
So,
pitch and gets the punch out.
That's that. And as I'm sitting here talking, we're just fucking playing like shit. So,
Now batting.
is he fast? No.
Tim
Do I want him?
Anderson.
Runner goes for second. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez waits
Look at what
on
I
it.
did.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox
Should've let it
lead
go.
1, and this is still a 4.
So, we're not playing well at all.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side.
So, yeah, man.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. Past
it's been a
meetings
tough
with
go.
Kelvin Herrera.
Like I said, and I'm sorry I haven't
3.
been more consistent with this stuff. We should be further through the season. I've just been going through hell. The allergies are killing me.
Here's the 0-1.
We just
Is
have
put in
so
play
much
to the
going
right
on.
side of the infield. He's got it.
Oh, God.
On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over.
It's 50. It's
Indians
literally 58
strand a
degrees
couple,
in my house
but
right
they
now.
lead it 4-1.
So, hopefully that goes well. But yeah, it's been hectic. So that's why I haven't been doing anything. I mean, I know we put a couple episodes out on the podcast.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Madrigal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
One is on first and second. This is the time for him to come.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
And no one scores.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
My cat
Boy, there's
is
a
currently
bullet
licking
base
my
hit
phone.
right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive.
He licks my phone.
Yeah, you have to play
numbers.
the game right there,
So
respect the infield and respect the line
catch
drive.
it
I know
hard.
he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's
Let's
played.
see if we can score a run here and get on the board.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Who's pitching for them? Emmanuel Class. Leury Garcia at the plate. This is an interesting scenario here.
Obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's
Naquin's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half.
Small ball.
4-2 now.
Obviously,
So,
he's hoping for
yeah,
more up there with the bases
there'll be a
loaded,
lot more
but
of
you
these,
can't be too upset
especially
with the sac
now.
fly.
My job has ordered us to work from home for the next 2 weeks. I was prior, and I am until
Big
my
spot
son goes
here.
back to
First
school.
and second, 2 men gone.
That's
And
what's
up
going
next,
on. So
it'll
I'll
be
be on
Tim
here
Anderson.
as often as I can, pending any other bad luck that goes on, or any other craziness
And he misses
that we
with
have
it
to
for
deal
ball
with.
4,
Walks,
so the bases will be
again.
loaded now with
So
2
Emmanuel
away.
Clace,
I think he was trying to be
not
a
having a
little
good
too
outing
fine
here.
there, and a walk is the
So
result.
let's see if we
Well,
can
the good
capitalize
news
on
is he
this.
has a force at every base.
Especially with
The
Moncada
bad
coming
news,
up.
a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Yeah, so that's been the life as of recently. I've never thought that, the world would be turned upside down.
In the air out to
much.
left.
But it
Santana is
and
there to make the
we're dealing
catch,
with
and
it
they'll
best we
escape
can.
the bases loaded
And
jam
it's
by
gonna
giving
be-
up just 1 run. Sox get
gonna
a
be
run
the
here
deal
on
right now.
2
So
hits.
here a game on,
7th
we're
inning
gonna try to
stretch
give you as
time
much
here
as
at the
we can.
ballpark.
Try to
Cleveland's
do
out
what
in
we can
front,
as far as bringing you
4-2.
sports in some way, shape, or form. Someone's got to get cheered. We got to have some good news.
So it's
So
a tight
it can't
spot
always be
here.
bad.
First and second,
So we're
1 man out,
getting
and
there.
digging in now, Franmil
Let's
Reyes.
see if we could turn 2 here.
A 1 pitch on its way. This ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Madrigal has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays
just
with it
fucking
for round
rocketed
number
it
2.
at the pitcher. Jesus Christ. Who's pitching for us right now? Oh, Jace
Big
Fry.
spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and
get
into
this
bat
guy
next,
out.
it'll be Tyler Naquin. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and the Triber
Nice
held
play.
in check
Okay.
as the inning is
So let's go. We should get another at bat. Oh, it's tie game.
digging in and looking for more. Nick Madrigal. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
No?
First pitch on its way.
We're letting that go.
4
That's it.
runs,
I'm
7
trying to be more
hits,
patient.
and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1
Let's pitch in for them. Dominate.
now to the White Sox second baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right
Oh,
center.
it's dropping.
Right fielder is on the run, and a great diving effort there,
We
but
can't
it
get an
just
RBI.
tipped off his
Jesus.
glove, and it's a
3
base
hits
hit.
with this guy.
Well, talk
Can't
about
get an
having a
RBI.
pretty special game. That's his third
That was a nice
single
shot,
of the
though.
game, D.
Waited a little long.
3 for
It
4.
was a little
Not
high.
a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying
Luckily,
to do
the
too
fielder-
much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's
Take a look.
giving him right
How
here.
bad
If
did
the
he play this?
fastball's away, shooting
No,
it the
it
other
wasn't bad
way.
at all.
If
It
he's
was
got
just
something
all-
hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and
take it.
burning a little bit.
Let's see
Nice
if we can take the lead
execution.
here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Leury Garcia, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Strikes
So
him
he
out.
racks
Maybe
up
get
the
a ball up in the
swinging
air to bring
strikeout
home
on
the
the
game-
breaking
the
ball.
game-winning
Leury
run, huh?
Garcia is
Well,
sent
wouldn't be
packing for
game-winning,
the
but I
second
guess
out of
he
the
jerk
inning.
off, so. That's okay. Damn. Swung right through that bitch.
The batter, number 7. Jim.
Got him. So the
Another
damage
one.
winds up not being as bad as
Didn't
it
he bat
could have
flip?
been,
He
as
ain't
they'll
bat flipping
strand the
shit.
bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning.
God damn it. All right.
And a nice
And we
job
lose.
here to come in and
Sick.
slam the door. That's his first save of the
Must have
season,
been a
but
walk-up.
it certainly won't be his
No,
last.
it wouldn't have
A
been.
one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Indians
Evan Marshall
came
came
through
in and
late,
fucked it
taking
up
the
there.
lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
box score.
Dominic Leone claims the
Yeah,
win
they
out of the
scored
pen,
one in
his
the 8th.
first. Oliver Perez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak,
Played
Heidi
well.
Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for
Magic
watching
ball.
Major League
Couldn't
Baseball
get that
on
RBI.
MLB Network. See you next time.
His record is now 1-1.
That's brutal. Let's do this Boston series and call it a day. Excuse me. Sorry, my allergies are just acting up, man. No, I don't have the coronavirus. Let's take a look at scouting. I look every day. This guy is just a stud. It went down a little bit, but still.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is
I'm able to
back
get
in
my
April.
hands
Let's
on him,
check
but-
out some of the results from yesterday. In the AL
This
Central,
guy's
the
terrible.
Indians put
He's good
together
against
10
lefties.
total hits
He's
as they took
horrible
down the Chi
defensively.
Sox in front of a home crowd, 5-4.
This is a joke.
The Royals totaled 11 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit,
Okay.
7-5. The
So
Seattle
remember that name,
Mariners
guys.
allowed only 5 hits in the game
Remember
as they
this.
grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 5-0.
Steven Hernandez. Remember
Brandon
that
Lau
name.
drove in 3,
Be a
helping
nice
lead the
pickup for
Rays
us
to a
in
win
the
over the
draft, if
Yankees,
that even
4-2.
So we're
The
gonna
Reds
sim these
pitched
3
well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in
at
Toronto,
Boston and
2-1.
see how we do. And Nick Magical is hurt. Finger injury. Strained finger. Excellent. But we still win. Let's take a look at the box score. Larry Garcia.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's
Yo
check out some of the
Moncada,
results from
RBIs.
yesterday. Starting in the American League Central,
Mendick.
the Chicago White
That's my
Sox
boy.
combined for a
Love his name.
4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 7-2. The Cleveland
Comes in the
Indians
clutch.
combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit, 4-1. The Kansas City
we still
Royals
scouting
combined
these
to allow
jerks.
only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners, 4-0. Mitch
still like
Garver
this guy.
was hot at the
I
plate,
don't care
collecting
what you
3
say.
hits in the game, leading the Twins to the win.
Magigal's not hurt anymore. Let's fix the scouting. We got 2 of these guys that are done. Let's get
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from
positional
yesterday.
player
In the
here.
AL Central,
We'll go for the
Jake
outfield.
Rogers was
We'll go
clutch at the
power
plate
and
with
arm
3
strength in the
RBIs,
East.
helping the Tigers take care of the Indians, 4-3.
and here we'll go.
The Angels
righties
got the home
with
victory against the
velocity
Astros,
again.
3-1. The Rangers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays,
Let's
2-1.
sim this one. Oh, you know what? We'll do this. Sim the last one, and that'll be the series. So Eloy up right now. We're down by 1. Let's see if we could come back on the Red Sox. Brandon Workman pitching.
We'd like to
Let's see what we
welcome
got.
those of you just tuning in
Oh
on the
my
show.
God,
You're
I
joining
cannot
us at a
see.
great time.
It is
Eloy
so sunny out
Jimenez
there.
may be
This is
looking to
gonna
go
suck.
deep here as he and his
I'm
team
not gonna be able to
trail
see
by
shit. I
1
can't
here
even
in the
see it.
9th. And this is taken
Oh, Lord.
outside for
Okay.
ball 1.
Man, I'm gonna have to train to see this.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch.
There it is. I'm swinging.
And it's fouled away.
Early. Or late.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled off.
Oh my God. Oh, this is gonna make me lose. I'm gonna swing again. Here we go.
This is line to left. There we go. Okay. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
I'm not taking him out of the game. There's Monty Grandal up.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he fouls this one off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Yasmani Grandal had a triple. That's fucking hilarious. Let's see if he throws that knuckle curve again. Hit another banger. I'm gonna let that go.
There's the knuckle curve laid off.
We're coming back. We're coming back, boys. We're coming back. We're showing Boston who's the real team in town now. Letting that one go. Okay,
and able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the stretch.
Ooh,
he's falling behind now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away.
Runner on first, full count. Let's see what we got. What's he throwing?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a stop.
What a fucking
to second
play.
for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right
out
there.
Of here, bro.
Get
that was
the
a
leadoff
shot.
Man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
You know what? You know what? We deserve to lose now. Holy shit.
White Sox down.
Who the fuck is that? Rafael Devers is playing third for them today? Fuck out of here.
Into their final out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years. Jose Abreu will bat next. And that one
I don't even know what to say. I swung at that for no reason.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now
that
he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
That was ridiculous.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Oh my God.
And now this crowd announced it around 33,000 come to their feet.
I got to swing that. It's just a strike.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it
My
here. The
God.
ball game is over.
Well,
a one-run game this afternoon. 3-2, the final finish. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory.
Here.
Ryan Brazier gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Brandon Workman earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
You couldn't hit the ball. He got robbed of his third hit. God, that annoyed me. Holy fuck. Oh, man. And he turned 2 off of that. Fuck. All right. Well, let's fix the scouting. So
great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the AL Central, Xander Bogaerts grabbed 3 base knocks as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 3-2. The Cleveland Indians got 18 hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-4. The Mariners hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals.
And it's a loss, so we're 5-4. Not a good series against Boston. We're going to go look at the stats
The beginning
here,
of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-1. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. The Detroit Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. As of today, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Indians are atop the division.
With that
the
ERA,
Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-9. As of right now, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Mariners are leading the AL West. The Twins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. Entering today's action, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Athletics are atop the American League West.
Here soon.
The Blue Jays completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-1. In the standings, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Blue Jays are atop the division. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-6. Heading into the day, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Astros are atop the division. The Tampa Bay Rays got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Rays are in 2nd place in the AL East.
We've used the most.
Ender Inciarte had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Braves downed the Marlins 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East,
he's been our
and
best.
the Marlins are at the bottom of the division.
As far as ERA is concerned,
the Mets finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 12-3. In the standings, the Nationals sit atop the NL East, while the Mets are atop the division. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they stomped the Brewers 9-1. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central. Stephen Vaught had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the D-backs defeated the Cubs 9-4. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Pirates got 18 hits as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Reds are 2nd in the division.
I might move him
the Baltimore
from the bottom
Orioles
of the order.
allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. As of today, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, and the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. Will Myers grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Friars took care of the Rockies 6-3. As of right now, the Rockies sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are 4th in the division.
No home runs, 5 RBIs.
The San Francisco Giants got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 4-3. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are 3rd in the division.
He had me put him
and
at
that's
the
what's
top
going
of the
on around baseball heading into today's action.
Like
Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
I mean, we'll see how that goes. Luis Robert coming off the bench as a rookie, 9 at-bats, 1 hit. That's scary. Nomar Mazara is having a decent year so far. 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. We're not getting on base. So that's something we may have to look at. Again, thank you guys for watching. We're going to start off with the series at home against Seattle. Have fun, stay safe, wash your hands, do what you got to do. Again, you can check us out on Twitter, at Game On Everyone, and on Instagram at Game On Sports Podcast, Facebook, Game On, a sports podcast for everyone, and here on YouTube, Game On, a sports podcast for everyone. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day. We'll be coming back at you with this series. Again, wash your hands, stay safe, and game on.